Hey guys, welcome back to Logic Industries. This isn't the shop, in case you hadn't noticed that. We're going to do something a little different today. Instead of a special project or something, we're going to talk about something that we do all the time. These are our Lincoln style door buttons. They're available year round. We keep them in stock. I'm going to tip you down here and show you how they come apart. I've had some questions recently about how the gaskets are supposed to be oriented, how you put them in the door skin. So we're going to take a few minutes here and show these guys how it works and show you something that's available from our website all the time. So I'm going to tip you down here and then we'll... Here we are. These are our Lincoln style door buttons. They are solid 304 stainless steel, made in the United States. They're available in polished or as machine finish. And I had a few guys ask about how they go together. These are designed to allow you to replace the exterior door handles and thumb buttons on your classic custom cars, kind of as a half step between stock hardware and the fully shaved electronic door, no hardware at all situation. So these are very thin. You can see they don't stick up very much. They're very unobtrusive, but they still allow you to retain all the mechanical linkages in the door instead of having to use electronic solenoids and all the attendant wiring and key fobs. So these, we sell them polished, as you can see here, or you can buy them unpolished, and you can either use them like this or you can polish them yourself. They are solid stainless steel and they're not plated, so if they get scuffed or scratched, you can repolish them yourself to bring it back to this shine. There's no replating required. We just offer them pre-polished because with a low horsepower buffer like a hobbyist would have, it takes a little while to get from here to here. So as a time saver, we offer them fully polished. We also offer press formed mounting panels that allow you to drop them below flush or just below flush to keep, if you want to be able to look down the side of the car and not see the door button or any hardware, these will allow you to do that. Drop them below the surface so that it's slick and smooth. Or if you don't want to mount them like this, if you would like them to be proud of the door just a little bit, you can simply punch an 1¼ inch diameter hole in the existing door skin. In order to mount them, let's move this polish from out of the way so I don't scratch it. To mount them, we have, as you can see here, the way they operate is this. The center section here is the button, and the stem here, they're just spring loaded. This would be set up, you would locate the hole such that this stem would press on the latch lever that actuates your door latch, which if you put this in the same place that the original thumb button was located, generally speaking, everything will line up. That's how most people tend to do it, and that seems to work pretty well. I've seen other guys in more complicated situations use push-pull throttle cables and bell cranks and that sort of thing, but for the most part, if you locate the button, the big button, where the little button used to be, everything works out with the stock linkage. So to mount it in the door skin, you would punch your 1¼ inch hole, or form the mounting panel here from us. This is a 20 gauge cold roll. You form this to conform to the door, graft it in, or like I said, just punch your 1¼ inch diameter hole. To install the button, you just turn off this enormous nut. It's just a threaded nut. The whole body of the button is threaded. You take off the large washer. This goes on the inside of the door. This is to conform the inside of the door and help seal the hole against the weather. Now there's a secondary gasket. You can see it here. It's very thin. It's only a 32nd of an inch thick. That gasket needs to stay on the button. That goes on the outside. So when you're ready to install it, you would drop your button through the hole in the mounting panel. And they're a close fit, so they sometimes have to be screwed in. We don't want them to rattle. and we want them to locate in the center of the hole. So there it's located now. On the inside of the door, you would reach through and put the big gasket on, and then spin the nut on and tighten it as tight as you can get it with your hand. If you can get a wrench in there, you can't over tighten it, or you'd have a real hard time over tightening it. If you're going to install this for the last time, final assembly, you're done with your car, I suggest putting a couple of drops of blue Loctite on this nut, the threads of the nut on the inside before you assemble it, so that vibration over time doesn't allow this to loosen up and your button to jump out of the door on you sometime. So now you see we're installed here. There's the finished product. As you can see, it's just barely flush, or it's just barely below flush, about, I would say, 15/1000 of an inch below flush when they're installed in these Frenching panels. So there they are. We keep these in stock all the time, sold by the pair. Links are down in the description. If you'd like to purchase some for yourself or for that hot rodder in your life, we'd sure appreciate it. And anyway, this is just something more of the day-to-day around here, but thanks for watching, guys. And if you'd like to see more about the stuff that we make and sell versus special projects, let me know in the comments, or you know, thumbs up, thumbs down, etc. And anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.